Hello everybody, Janie Goddard here, and I'm just absolutely thrilled today to be joined by none other than Claire Marie. She's one of our treasured CMA members, and we love the work that she does. So I wanted to take this opportunity to just ask her a few questions about how she works, what she does, how she works with people, and how you guys can take advantage of this and actually work with her as well. So Claire Marie, welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and I really appreciate this wonderful opportunity that you've presented. It's fantastic. Thank you.
Pleasure, absolute pleasure. It's so lovely, and I think it's so nice for people. You know, they see names coming up, you know, on your site or the CMA site and so on, and it's so lovely. I think for people to be able to put faces to names and actually get to know you like this. So tell me a little bit. Now I know that obviously because I know you know when you register, you tell us what you do. But so I know you're an NLP practitioner first and foremost. Have I understood that right?
Correct. Yes, I am. Absolutely. Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, so for those people who don't know about NLP, can you tell us a little bit about the benefits of NLP and how it might help them?
So basically, I've sort of renamed it. I know it's neuro-linguistic programming, but I've sort of renamed it neuralistic sort of learning.
Right.
So it's basically a system that allows you to retrain your brain, essentially. And the idea of it really is to just get the best out of your life. So it helps people in a variety of different areas in their lives, personal lives, business. So yeah,
that's fantastic. So from a really practical perspective, what sort of situations might people come to you with?
So people with confidence issues. Find it difficult to communicate sometimes. So it helps people on the personal level. It helps people, so self-expression really. So that in turn will enhance your confidence levels. So the end result will always be better, optimal. That's the aim.
Right. Okay, that makes absolute sense. It really does. So I find NLP such a fascinating thing. And I love the way that you've kind of rejigged the name, because it is about learning, isn't it? It's about learning new patterns, new ways of being in the world. So what was it that drew you towards, studying this particular topic?
Well, to be honest, I've always had an interest in the brain, in the mind, why people do what they do. Behavior, it's always fascinated me from a very young age. And so those questions and that curiosity just followed me throughout my life. I studied psychology. My background sort of prepared me for this step, if you like. So when I discovered NLP, it was absolutely something that I felt, I needed to get to understand a little bit more about. And it's fantastic, because why I'm so excited about it is because you could apply the strategies immediately, so you actually see the benefits immediately. So to me, that's just really mind-blowing. But yeah.
It is. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because I was speaking to another NLP practitioner just recently, actually, and we were saying it's so wonderful that you don't have to spend 20 years in psychotherapy, you know, as it used to happen sort of with the Freudian and Jungian analysts. And this brief therapy is so fascinating. And of course, it comes out of the work of brilliant minds, including people like Milton Erickson and Virginia Satir and so on. But yeah, it works brilliantly. I've seen it absolutely work for myself as a client, but I've also seen it work for other people. I studied a little bit for me, it was about wanting to be a better case taker as a homeopath, you know, so it can be used in so many different ways. So what sort of people would actually come to you? Is there do you work with a particular type of person, or how a bit about that?
Well, it's beneficial for children. It's beneficial. Everybody benefits from it. So there's no criteria, if you like. You know, if you've got, I guess, a problem, if you like, NLP is applicable. So it helps everybody across the board, basically.
That is wonderful. Absolutely fabulous. Yeah, thank you. Now, you do something rather special, which is NLP and nutrition, as I understand it. So that's a really interesting mixture. So can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Sure. So to me, it's a bit of a no-brainer that if you want to get the best out of yourself, it sort of stands to reason that you should feed your brain with the right type of food. So what you take in is vital. In the same way that if you're growing vegetables, you will try to use the best, richest, healthiest soil in order to get the best crop. And it's the same with it's the same principle. We have to feed our minds optimally for the best results. So to me, it's a perfect marriage.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a perfect marriage.
Yeah, that makes absolute sense. So when somebody comes to see you, are they do they just come for NLP and then do you then start talking to them about what they eat, or do they come to you for nutrition and then you do NLP with them? How does it actually work in practice? When if I came to see you, what could I expect?
Well, first of all, you probably have some understanding of what I do before we physically, because on my website it kind of outlines everything that I do. So, for example, if somebody comes because I also do massage. So if somebody comes for a massage, you get talking and you start to engage, and it's through those conversations that they start to ask questions about the other areas, and very often they want to explore those other areas because they understand that there is a definite correlation.
Yeah.
It's about making people as happy as I possibly can. That's it in most simplistic terms. Yeah. And I think with the holistic approach, it's natural. It's what God's already given us, and it's there for the taking.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that is so wonderful. You give me goosebumps. I think it sounds fantastic. I love the idea that you're also a body worker as well. I think you've really you've covered all the basics, haven't you? I think that's absolutely fantastic and very, very beneficial for your clients. So I imagine after watching this, people are going to be thinking, how can I see this beautiful lady? How can I get sorted out by her? So what are your contact details, and how do people make contact with you?
Well, let me first say that my website is under reconstruction at the moment, just because of COVID and some changes that I've had to make. But you can contact me at Claire Choice Bodyworks, and it's Bodyworks BODIWORX, ClaireChoiceBodyworks.com.
Okay, that is fantastic. Just so that everybody knows, all the viewers will know that if you're watching this, if you're catching this on YouTube, there's a little down arrow at the side, at the sort of the bottom right-hand side of the video as you're looking at it. If you click on that, you'll find that it sort of opens up a little drop down, and we'll actually make sure that Claire's contact details are put in there. Okay, so just look so obviously you'll get to the CMA YouTube channel, you'll see a video saying Claire Marie, and that's the video you want to watch, and that's the one where you just click on the little arrow and her details will all be there for you. Okay, so you definitely won't miss out. Claire Marie, thank you so much. It's really, really appreciated. I cannot thank you enough for being with us today. And I look forward to, I'm sure we've got much more to talk about, so we'll probably do some more interviews in the future.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for this opportunity. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, it's fabulous. Thank you so much for being here. All the very best. Bye-bye.
Thank you.